Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to a Starmen Debates. I am your host, Devin. With me is Billy, Cody, and David.
Woo! Hey, everybody.
Greetings to everyone.
And guys, as this is a standard episode, we'll go around the room to see what everyone's doing, movie, gaming, and otherwise.
Movies. That's about it.
You're just watching random movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been playing Far Cry New Dawn.
Nice. How's that going for you?
Lots of guns. Really like it.
David?
I bought another Super Robots War game.
Another one.
It was on sale.
Fair enough. I'm playing Way of the Samurai 4 because it was on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Far Cry New Dawn was on sale too.
Yeah, so we all bought games that are on sale. That's the reason we're playing.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
That's how I do most of my gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually wait for things to go on sale.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you have a backlog.
Yeah.
So, guys, today's topic is basically we're going to discuss music in both movies and games and TV shows. Just to signify the importance of music. Because not a lot of people pay attention to that.
No, like it's...
So, we're just going to run around the room. What's your favorite track in anything?
Ooh.
Yeah. I asked the hard questions here, sir.
Yes.
You know that.
Personally,
Yeah?
Stardew Valley.
The overall world theme?
No, like every single piece of music.
Okay.
I like it so much that I went out and bought the soundtrack for it.
You like the whole soundtrack?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 3 on my list, but Night in the Woods takes it for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do like that too.
It was,
Hey, you ever said Stardew Valley, you can't take it back.
yes. It was the first one where I was playing through it and I actually stopped to listen to the music.
Oh, wow.
And then go, what is this track and how can I own it? If anyone wondering, it's Astral Train that caught my attention.
Is that the Dream one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I knew the James Bond themes.
The James Bond themes are pretty solid.
Yeah.
I guess for me, in general, I guess the Mega Man music.
Mega Man music's not bad. I'd go with that.
Yeah. Some of the classic RPGs like Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. But the one I want to bring up the most right now
Yeah.
is the Eternal Darkness music.
Which part or where?
Particularly the one where you fight the Black Guardian.
Okay, I don't remember that, so...
Oh, you know when you're playing as Jacob in World War One?
Yes.
That boss.
That boss, yeah. I just don't remember the soundtrack that I was playing.
It was like very dramatic, almost like the world was ending.
Okay.
Which would work because the thing you were fighting is hard.
Yeah. It was almost a boss, like a final boss itself.
Actually, I think it was harder than the final boss. Final boss is just dragged out.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have our sound tracks, and so the question of the day is, why is this important? Why does music play a big difference in your scene?
Because we can set the tone of something like, say if it's like something more like epic or dramatic, so, you know, something serious.
Yeah, it catches the listener.
Like example I have is one of the movies I have, Ambush in Waco. The music starts playing. I can't describe.
No, it's hard to
Music is-
describe the
yeah.
music. That's why I'm trying to avoid
Yeah.
actually doing the music.
Yeah, it's hard, but the dude just about the way this is about to go down,
Yeah.
and you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Also, it has to fit the situation.
It does.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna throw in some scenarios later, but we'll get to that later. Where I'm gonna swap the music on you and see how much the scene changes.
I mean, like having a tragic scene with a funny sound.
Yes. We'll go through that in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does set the tone because depending on what we use, that's the emotion we're going to feel throughout the scene.
Yeah, and like the end of the movie, I think they changed it a little bit when it shows like the ATF agents leaving and
Yeah,
details of who died,
yeah,
and it's just the somber mood. Like it's a somber,
because it's a somber scene.
Yeah,
It
and-
suits.
yeah, it was really good.
And without the music, you kind of notice.
That's the other thing. Thank you, Cody.
Okay.
If there's no music, people notice that.
Yeah.
If you ever sat down to a movie theater or played a game and there's no background music to the scene, you notice it. You subconsciously notice it.
Yeah, I never really thought of something like that.
Like, I did an experiment with a friend there where we tried to play a game with no background music. We shut it off in the settings.
Oh,
Right.
There's still the sound effects and the voice acting,
okay.
and it was a completely different game. We were kind of getting bored.
Oh wow.
Well, you're missing a vital component.
Yeah, you're missing the music that draws you in.
Yeah.
So that's really the importance. Is it's to keep your listener or watcher entertained and focused on what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, going back to what we were discussing, doing the opposite, it can also have the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to throw a scene here. Everyone's favorite scene from Final Fantasy VII, Ares dies.
Wah wah wah.
Yeah, if we put some comical music over that, maybe like some cheery clown music, like snap. Changes that scene pretty much.
Yeah.
It turns a tragedy into a comedy.
And for a lot of people, they'd be like, that really ruined the scene. That's supposed to be a tragic scene, and they made fun of it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she gets hit by the sword, like a party popper goes off.
Ooh, like a slide whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
so yeah, we probably pissed off so many Final Fantasy fans at this point.
Well, I don't think so. If
Yeah,
you're a
true.
Final Fantasy fan, yes, I respect the scene. It is a great scene. I'm just telling you, this is how it would be if you change the music
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
that scene.
no, we're not mocking it. We're just saying.
No, we're not
like,
mocking it. We're just giving a good example
Yeah.
of how badly you can ruin a scene if you change the music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same with probably Titanic when after Jack dies.
Yeah. If there was no music at that
Yeah.
scene, or if there was like
Play them.
fanfare
Yeah.
going on, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, am I supposed to be praising he's dead or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I got one for you. Putting dramatic music in a simple scene.
Okay. What do you got for an example?
Someone going shopping.
Okay. Someone going shopping, and let's put the Lord of the Rings battle theme.
Yeah. Just regular shopping.
Or, I guess since Billy's out of the loop on the Lord of the Rings thing, let's put the Top Gun theme to that.
Okay, there you go.
Abandoned highway.
To the danger zone.
As you're pushing the cart.
You almost expect something to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing
Yeah.
does.
No.
Going to the bank.
Money, 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 money.
entering the bank with the RoboCop theme.
Yes. Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
People would be
Take
like,
something mundane to make it epic.
Yeah.
Or the Terminator theme.
Terminator theme, I was also thinking.
nice. Yeah, that would make me think bank robbery.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to make a deposit.
Yeah.
They're like, here, have all the money. Take it.
I'm just here to make a deposit. I'm not here to rob anyone. Your music said otherwise.
We are a trip
I'm
to
sorry.
Your theme music indicates you were a bad guy.
We already tripped the silent alarm.
Oh, this theme music makes my day so interesting.
Everyone has theme music now.
Yep. Man, I wish. I wish and I don't wish.
Yeah.
You wish if you could shut it off sometime.
Yeah, I wish it's like, at the moment I want it, it turns on, and then the moment I don't want it, it turns off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be sleeping when your theme music's playing. The Jaws theme when you're asleep.
See how you ruined the Jaws theme?
Yep.
And the clown music
Yep.
too. You just got attacked by ravenous clowns.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting to walk around with.
Yeah.
The Darth Vader theme.
Oh, the Imperial March.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be weird because like everyone would be looking at you with weird eyes.
Yeah. They'll be like, nerd.
That fits Cody perfectly.
It does.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's too epic for Cody, I think.
No.
You're right.
I don't know if that's... I just need to go and walk around with the Bushwhackers theme.
Fair enough, fair enough. So just going back on this, the importance of a theme also is to get you hyped, pumped, and ready for that action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And to let you know when the hero has arrived or when the turning point of the movie has
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
Or to leave you feeling creeped the hell out.
Now, I was going to hold off on horror on this
Okay.
one until later,
Okay.
because horror does rely on its background music.
Yes. Yes, it really does.
Yeah.
Gotta build that tension somehow.
Yes.
I will wait then.
We will wait and bring that up in a moment.
Okay.
But I just want to like go through different action scenes of where the fanfare, the hero speed
Yeah.
hits, and what happens if we change it.
Yeah.
So,
Slapstick comedy.
yeah, we could do slapstick comedy out of this, or I was thinking like let's put like the most sad music into like character entering the building. And then take the scene from the first RoboCop movie where he's entering the crack den.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that was some epic music to go on
Oh,
with
yeah.
that. Now let's put really sad, depressing
Like
music.
a slow, like,
Like,
violin.
yeah, slow violin, maybe a little piano in there.
Yeah.
And now you start feeling bad for all the people getting shot
Yeah.
by the cop robot.
Yeah.
I'd just be wondering what. Is this the same movie now?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
It's like excessive force RoboCop.
Yeah. Like, there he goes, like, oh, it's awesome, RoboCop's so cool. Then you change the music, and RoboCop's an asshole.
He slaughtered all the people.
Those people had families, probably. Like, they didn't choose this life. They had to live it to feed their families.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what if we flip it?
Okay.
Give the villain the heroic theme.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if we get the villain the heroic theme, then we flip who the actual hero is. or who the main focus of the story is.
Yeah.
Because you are right, dude. There are a lot of times where you'll listen to music and like the guy's beam's like, that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
His beam says so.
Yeah.
Listen to the music. He's evil.
Yeah. Thank you, Simpsons.
Yeah.
So yes, like changing anyone's beam is going to change their character.
Oh,
Yeah. If not, it'll just confuse the viewer.
It will confuse the hell out of the viewer. It's like taking the Terminator scene where he's like chasing down John Connor in the first movie after like the truck scene.
Oh yeah.
That's near the end.
Yeah.
And putting like, as we'll say, hilarious slapstick music.
Yeah.
Car chase beeps should be changed to that. That'd be more hilarious.
Yeah.
Dueling banjos behind any car chase scene.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Instant laugh out of me.
he's like, hey, but doesn't want to chase. Who's one that's chasing us? He's like, yeah, when we stop chasing me, turn off that getaway music.
Oh. So we talked about changing the theme of a character. We talked about changing the background of a scene. What about changing the overall, like, every movie has their famous music composer.
Oh yeah.
Like the Ghostbusters theme, the Imperial March.
Yeah.
Let's swap those around.
Oh, God.
Who are you gonna call it? Darth Vader!
Strut down to that theme.
Yeah.
If that happened in the movie, I'd be like, good, this is turning off.
You would still watch it.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to see where this is going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean,
It's one of those, like,
Yeah.
this is a train wreck. You want to see where it
yeah.
ends.
It's
It's
like,
horrible, but you can't look away.
yeah, I want to look away, but I can't.
Get off the stage. I want to, but I can't.
Like, I'm trying to think of movies that, like, changing the theme does not affect the movie. And there's not many in my mind.
No.
No.
Even, like, I was thinking Beetlejuice for some reason. The opening scene in Beetlejuice, if you change that,
Yeah.
it's not the same movie.
No.
No. And same with, like, Addams Family.
Yeah?
Like, you change that, that's not Addams Family.
If you change the Addams Family opening snap theme to, like, a horror movie setting, that's a creepy fucking show.
Yeah. I'd be like, I never want to visit that family.
You want to in the first place?
Well,
Why not? They own a lion. They got a bald guy with a flamethrower.
Yeah. That sounds like my family, really.
Oh, yeah. This sounds like it was.
and they've got a cousin with hair down to his...
He is there.
It's Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Cody.
Yeah.
Remember, Cody, that's your future.
Our viewers have no idea why we're saying that, but if you ever see Cody, he's like a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You know what? Perfect. I'll buy a pair of sunglasses and a hat.
Works for me.
Yes.
So let's go back to the horror idea because it's been a little bit.
Yep.
So, building yes, that's
Yeah.
thank you, Billy.
Thank-
That's from Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I get them all confused because I watch so many horror movies. There's
Yeah,
like,
you know,
a repertoire.
all meshed.
Yeah, they're all meshed together.
Yep.
But I'm going to try an experiment with you, Billy.
Okay.
if we're gonna take Friday the 13th, Jason's classic theme. Let's switch it with Halloween
Ooh.
in the Mike Myers theme.
Yeah.
Or switch it with This Is Halloween.
No, let's. This is actually a serious one
Okay.
Oh.
because both are intense building up themes.
Yeah.
Does it change the scene for you? This is gonna be hard because you're gonna have to think about like.
Yeah,
Jason.
no, like, this is... Because, I mean, they're both, like, intense
Yeah,
themes, and, like, they fit perfectly with each character. Mm, even if they're swift, it might work.
it could possibly work.
Yeah, it could possibly work.
It'd be an interesting experiment I would want to try.
Yeah.
I have a feeling though, because of my horror knowledge,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work for me. Because when you hear Mike Myers theme, he's present on screen and you see where he's going.
Yeah.
When you hear Jason's theme, you know he's around,
Yes.
but you don't know where he is.
Huh? Where is he?
Yeah, like you just hear that and you're like, okay, he's somewhere
Yeah.
nearby. Where Mike Myers like, oh, he's down the hallway coming right towards me.
Yeah. Better get out of here.
Yes. But yes, if we changed it to a clown theme or anything like that, David, it's more hilarious. It's like watching slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Which a lot of horror movies are for you.
Oh yeah, come on.
And then there's
Run, you idiot! Oh, look at that machete in your head.
what's his name? Freddy Krueger's theme, which is just a lullaby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is so creepy.
La, 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 la,
That's Shining, isn't it?
No, that's...
No,
Yeah,
one,
that's-
two,
that-
Freddy's coming for
that's
you.
Freddy's.
Yes. Yeah. I'm thinking of a sec. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
both of them kind of like...
Yeah. One's
think
just la 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 la.
Yeah,
one
like,
actually
like,
has
I mean, I
lyrics.
get those confused, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
Nice.
just,
Fair enough.
fair enough.
but Shining, I can just imagine changing the music and it not being the same at all.
No.
Who plays the wife again?
Shelley Duvall.
You can never undo her terror.
No.
That was genuine fear.
Little pigs, let me come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You regret working with him?
Jack Nicholson is a very intimidating guy when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Jack Nicholson she was afraid of.
Oh.
She was afraid of the guy behind the camera.
Oh, Kubrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
He is crazy. Like, no, nothing against his work, but he is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So help me if you screw up this scene.
And at that, you could probably put creepy music and he'd be a killer.
Oh, I just saw one.
Okay.
Movie scene if you change the bathroom scene from Full Jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's just the tone, like it's just just dark.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a dark, dreary tone
Yeah,
when you go into that scene.
yeah.
How about a dark jury tone when they're with the prostitute?
Oh my god, good one.
That indicates a few things that we know that the protagonist doesn't know.
Yeah.
Don't do her. It's not clean. The music says to me that don't.
I said the music tells me danger is afoot.
Trying to think of what else we miss on this one, guys.
Okay, well, I have a question.
Sure.
like for we all seen TV shows and all that.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show theme that got you pumped for the show?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Because every show like
Yeah. One of my favorite themes is the theme for Rescue Me.
yes,
Come on. That's like just the lyrics and plus how they do the intro, them gearing up and
yeah, no,
Gotta admit, I kind of liked NCIS's.
yeah.
I'll throw it out there. It's gonna be an odd one. The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, no, that's a good theme.
That's a very memorable theme, and
Yeah.
that does not work with any other show in my mind.
No.
When you hear that song, that music, you know you're in for some weird shit.
Yeah, you know, like shit's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
David.
I honestly can't think of any right now. But I would like to bring up music that misleads you.
Okay.
Because we talked about TV themes. How about Adventure Time's theme music?
Yep.
It misleads you. Like damn near everything else in it.
Yep. It's designed to do that.
Yeah.
So, for those not in the know, because Billy's looking at us like,
Yeah,
what
I
the
know.
hell? Adventure Time has a very, like, upbeat, like, cheery theme, and sometimes the show can go into very dark places.
Okay.
Or very weird places.
Or very weird and surreal places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you hear this relaxing, upbeat tune,
Yeah.
you don't expect something weird's gonna happen.
No.
I think one for you there, Devin. Gravity Falls.
I was thinking the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Gravity Falls sets its tone through the first
Theme.
opening theme.
Yeah.
I had one opening theme for a TV show that kind of terrified me and gave me nightmares. Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, actually, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've heard the Unsolved Mysteries theme,
Yeah.
but something tells me it is up there with Creep Factor.
Well, I listened to it recently. Still creeps me out.
I kept going up all night. This was just last night.
Can't sleep. Rubber Stack will strangle me.
No, every time after watching that, I'm like, are these people gonna come and kill me?
I think there's other people you should worry about first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I didn't know you back then, so.
But he existed. That's the scary thing.
So, I want to throw out two shows that we're familiar with. I don't know if everyone is, but Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
And Goosebumps.
Oh yeah, those two names were creepy.
Not the Goosebumps one.
Oh no.
Definitely the Afraid of the Dark.
Oh
Are You
yeah,
Afraid of the Dark
definitely yeah.
Really set its tone as
Yeah.
this is a horror show.
Yeah, 'cause just
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of Goosebumps.
The Goosebumps does
Yeah.
not scare me. It's
No.
more of a you're in for a creepy but hilarious time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of
It
the Dark?
actually sets up the theme of the show, actually.
which super sets up the theme
Yeah.
of the show. Goosebumps books were like
Half comedy.
half comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are You Afraid of the Dark? That's creepy shit.
I know we have. I should at least touch base on this from my perspective. Wrestling themes.
Yes.
Just from,
We could go into that. That's going to be something else on its own,
Yeah.
Billy, because there's a really big difference
Oh,
why
yeah.
wrestling themes are important.
oh, I know, but
I think we covered most of everything. Anyone else have any questions they want to ask about this topic?
Would old theme music count?
Old theme?
Just like, from the 80s and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
What about it?
It just really sets a tone for the show and what you're in for.
Yes, I want to get into this actually. I'm sorry, I kind of blanked on it after we were talking about horror and Are You Afraid of the Dark. But yeah, every 80s theme song for their shows basically told you the plot of the show
Yeah.
in a 5-minute opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you knew what you were getting in for when you sat in to watch this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you kind of had to with all the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's- I don't know. I like that. One of the shows I'm watching, that's a reboot of a '70s show, but they kept pretty much the original theme from the '70s show.
Okay.
Because when someone was watching it, they said that the show was like, the seems more like a '70s theme. I'm like, well, it's based on a show from it's a reboot of a '70s TV show. I was like, oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
The SWAT.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was thinking when you said show from the 70s.
The A-Team. What?
No, nothing. I just missed that show.
That's the power of the theme song.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. The theme song is memorable.
Yeah. So the theme song has to do two things. We're going to talk about theme songs now for shows.
There.
It has to, one, describe the show to you in 5 minutes or less,
Yeah.
and catch you so that you constantly sing it to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, look out, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong theme is a
Yep.
good one. The Mega Man theme is just the repeated words of Super Fighting Robot Mega Man. Repeat that constantly. There's your theme.
What?
Yeah.
Fighting to save the world.
Just throw that up at the very end. Just change it up a bit.
I can't remember, but what is Rick and Morty's theme song?
Oh, it's just a weird techno opening.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of.
It does fit the theme, but it doesn't tell you what it's about.
No, it's one of those silent themes.
So let's see. Yeah.
Same as Gravity Falls is a silent opening theme. It doesn't tell you anything about the show.
Yeah, that's what the animation's for.
Yeah. It's where you better be watching the opening animation because that's where you get your information.
Yep.
Because we've come a long way from the 80s theme song having to tell you the show to we can just let our animation speak for itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think of other themes or we kind of skipped out on video games, but
We talked a little bit.
we talked a little bit and then we kind of jumped ship to talk about movies and TV
Yeah.
shows. And the gaming world, the music is important, but it's subconsciously important.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing for me to say, and I'm going to try to explain it the best I
Yes,
can.
like how so?
So, when you're playing a game, how often do you actually notice the music?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
That's true.
When you're, like, actually deep into a game, you're playing it, the music is... You know the music's going on,
Yeah.
but it's not, like...
At the forefront of your
It's
mind.
not at the forefront of your mind. It's in the back. You got other things to worry about. You got to make this jump and fight that guy's head off.
Yeah,
The music's just helping me do that.
yeah.
But I guess there are some games where you do just stop and just listen to the music.
Yeah. It's sometimes the music will catch you in a way that you're like, wait a second, what am I listening to?
Yeah. like you and
The Night
Night
in the Woods is a good example. Throughout the whole game, like the background music was just not sinking in. It was just
Yeah,
there because I need to know which area I was in.
yeah. Like I think the same happened to me with Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I just heard one music and I was like perked up and started listening.
The other one that I caught myself with is Deltarune. The versus Susie fight caught my attention right away. That is
Nice.
a very epic battle.
Nice.
So, the reason that I bring this up is because, unlike movies, it's important that the music makes sense
Yeah.
and follow. But it's way more important for a video game in my mind because it also has to set the scene in action and what the player's doing.
Okay.
Because
That is true.
there's more going on. The player wants to feel like if I'm rushing in, I say Matt has the Master Sword, I'm rushing in to fight Ganon, now I'm running up his tower. I want the music to be epic so that I feel like I've accomplished everything. I'm on my final mission.
Yeah.
This
Let's
is the
do
last hurrah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's get this done.
Organ
It-
music.
Yeah, like the organ music is actually perfect for that.
Yeah.
If you put the same dungeon music in, it's like from the first dungeon into Ganon's final tower,
It wouldn't work.
it wouldn't work. You'd be so bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is just another dungeon.
Yeah.
It wouldn't feel final.
Yeah.
And like one I can think that did well was Mario.
Yeah?
Like that was always different mainly on every level.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go right back to the original Mario. So you had the overworld theme,
Mm-hmm.
the underground theme,
Yes.
the water theme, and then the castle theme.
Yeah.
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 It had 4 themes overall,
Yeah.
but it worked it to a way that all 4 themes suited each area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, I remember what theme. It was from Super Mario World. Like I remember what theme it was, but it actually reminded me of the Starmen Brothers theme.
Okay.
Like
nice.
just the way like it went. I'm like,
Awesome.
yeah, I'm not. Honestly, I don't think it was the. Yeah, I really.
Yeah. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
The last bit of information I want to throw in this is there's the wind down theme. So, this is actually like the overworld theme of a game. So, I'm going to throw a scene out. You're playing Mario World. You're fighting one of the Koopa kids, one of the bosses, and you just beat their castle. You're in an adrenaline rush because of the boss theme going on. And you're,
Yeah.
And then, as soon as you're done, you hear the standard opening or overworld theme, and that kind of brings you back down into
like calm.
calm. All right, that's done. Let's move on to actual stages now, and let's go to the next boss.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to keep your enthusiasm up because you can't really, because you just beat a boss. There's not going to be
Yeah.
anything higher unless we snuck in a secret boss.
Yeah.
So what do? You bring the character or player back to normal state.
Nice. Yeah.
So, in my mind, a gaming theme should be kind of a up and down line in a bar
Yeah.
graph.
Yeah.
True.
Keep the player on their toes.
Got to keep the player on their toes. The same can be done in movies. It's just not as common in my mind. Usually, when we reach the climax scene,
Well, the end credits thing.
the end credits theme is usually, but sometimes now it's even pumped up enough that you get a slow adrenaline drop.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or horror movies are actually kind of good for this. To give an example, you do that scene where the killer say Jason will,
Yeah.
does his thing, murders someone,
Yeah.
and then we cut back to the group, but they don't know Buddy got murdered.
Yeah.
But we do because we went through the intense motions of him hiding, the tension, all that, and then watch him fail. And then we cut back to the main group, and the music changes because we can't have that high tension music when Jason's not around, because
Yeah.
that's not how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the overall thing, because we're going to wrap this up, is music not only sets the tone, it keeps the tone.
Yeah, it keeps you
Yeah.
invested and interested in the product.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And you'll notice if it's gone.
And it actually helps, it kind of puts you on a roller coaster for the emotion you're supposed to
Yeah.
feel throughout the whole thing, not just at certain points.
Yeah. Like, it takes you on a roller coaster of emotions through the whole game or movie.
Yep. And that's just with the sound alone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throw in an epic story and your mind's blown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any final words before we finish this, guys?
Music is great.
Do 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 do.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm looking at Billy weirdly too.
You're like, who the hell are you right now?
Yeah. Anyways, that's been a Starmen's debate. Someone said talk to talk there. This is not a talk to talk. Thank you all for listening. I'm your host, Devin.
Billy, dig it.
I'm Cody. Have a great night.
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.